imagine my surprise crossing the river in Bangor, looking up and seeing a big blue boat that I worked on in 1965 to 67 that my wife's family used to own down in New York. So it was really quite amazing.
I hopped in my car as soon as John called. I hopped in the car and I came down here, and I was so frustrated because there wasn't anybody to talk to. And then I wound up calling Bangor Parks and Rec and babbled on to them about how excited I was, and they put me in touch with Stephen Pagels, who's the owner.
Well, when I was in college, I worked 3 or 4 summers, we're not sure, as a deckhand on the boat. And Jackie was kind of the boss's daughter, so we weren't had any kind of relationship at that time. But then we reconnected back in 2000.
So my father and 4 of my older brothers owned and ran Z-Line Ferry, which was a passenger ferry service from Bayshore, New York to Seaview and Ocean Bay Park, Fire Island. This is the first boat that my family actually had built rather than buying. And she was built in 1964. Part of the whole thing for us is how John and I got together. I mean, the last time I saw John was in 1967. He was in the hospital in a full body cast. He had been in a motorcycle accident. When he got well, he eventually went to Europe and migrated further and further east and became a Buddhist monk for 25 years. And I got an email from him in January of 2000 saying that he had renounced his vows and was coming back to the States for a visit and wanted to come back and have dinner with the family. Spent the day at the beach the next day together, and then 9 years to the day after that, we got married on sand that I had shipped in from Fire Island right up here in Maine.
She's very romantic.